Hello everyone and welcome back to another every click video, tutorial style video where we get straight into it. We're going to start with the sensor control switch. We're going to bind sensor control switch to the right for this video. You can bind them all forward, down, left, right, and depress, but we're just going to need right for today. Then we're going to bind cage and uncage. And we need all of these to our stick or throttle. Then we're going to bind the TDC depress, and we're going to bind the controller axes as well. I have them both on axis. We're going to bind the FOV select button. That's how we zoom in and out of the targeting pods. And of course, we're going to bind weapon release. We're going to need that as well. Getting into the game, we're going to select air to ground mode. We're going to select master arm to on, and then we're going to select the Maverick display on the right DDI through the tack menu. Bringing it up, you can see we have a crosshair showing the targeting of it. I'm going to adjust the contrast and brightness of the dial just so it's easier to read the screen there. And you can see we're caged on the Maverick display on the top right of the Maverick. That means that we are caged forward looking. We're basically looking right where the velocity vector is on the jet. If we uncage the Maverick Seeker like I've just done so, you can see the screen stops moving and it locks the Maverick in place. Now we still do not have a lock with the Maverick. You can see on the HUD it is still X'd out. We need a lock on a valid target, so we're going to slew the Maverick Seeker onto a valid heat-seeking target. To slew the Maverick, we're going to depress the TDC, and then while it's depressed, we're going to slew it onto the target, and then release the depress, and you can see we have a lock. There's no longer an X, and we can weapon release. Make sure to hold weapon release. It is not a tap fire weapon. You hold the button down, and the weapon will release. And rifle. Now to fire a second Maverick, it's the same progression. We're going to make sure we're selected on the right DDI, which we are. We're going to uncage the Seeker close to a target. We're going to slew the Seeker onto a target if we have to, and rifle. And splash 1 on the left, and splash 2 in the middle of the screen. 2 good hits. We're going to pull the jet around. We have 2 more Mavericks to show. I'll show them for the camera. Everybody can sit back, relax, enjoy the show. Thanks for watching the video. And please, of course, as always, with DCS Every Click, if you have to go back into the video, you have to rewind or pause at any time to see what's happening on the screen, please do so. It's for your pleasure. Thank you all for watching. Please subscribe for more. Here we go. Pulling the jet back around here. I'm going to try for some style points. I think I'm going to try and release both Mavericks and also hit some gun run in. I will mention at this point, guys, you can do your targeting with the FLIR pod as well. You would just uncage the Seeker and it would match your FLIR pod's targeter. So again, it's the same process, guys. We're going to make sure we have the Maverick display selected on the DDI. We're going to uncage the Seeker near the targets. If we need to, we'll slew onto a target, which I'm doing so once again here. I release the TDC, I have a lock target, and rifle. And I'm immediately going to slew our last Maverick up into the right there on those last 2 targets. We can get a lock on one of them, and we do, and rifle. And the way we select the gun is we go to the left DDI there on the stores page, and we select gun in the top right option. And we're going to make a gun run here in CCIP mode. Hopefully we don't hit those trees. Alright, we did not hit the trees, so guess what? We're going back for round 2. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe for more.